A Central Texas student is taking her safety and that of her classmates into her own hands. Her call to action, the school shooting in Parkland, Florida.
As KXAN's Tom Miller shows us, more than a year later, she wants people at her school to know what to do to try to keep something similar from happening here.
Leander High senior Catherine Pizer hasn't always had such confidence walking through the hallways here. It plummeted Valentine's Day 2018.
I just saw helpless lives being taken, and it really affected me.
That day, 17 innocent students and staff members lost their lives in a shooting at Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School.
In memory of Martin Duque and Guiano, 14 years old, passed February 14th, 2018. Kara Lowen was also a freshman. Most of the victims were. Helena Ramsey, she was a junior at the high school. She had already been accepted into college. In memory of Aaron Feiss, a football coach. He gathered students that were just sprawled out in the hallway and threw them into his room.
The names of every victim, part of a larger message on school safety and speaking up, offering a number, website, and social media to reach out through.
Very proud of her.
Leander Principal Chris Simpson says the signs bring awareness to a range of reporting options some students might not be aware of.
If you see something that's not right, report it. And here's a way you can do it without having to actually get in front of somebody that you may not be comfortable talking to.
In total, how many signs are there?
There are 35 signs total, 2 for every victim and 1 sign explaining how the process works with anonymous tip reporting.
The hallways transformed with advice and help.
I just wanted to provide a way to ensure that that wouldn't happen or try to prevent it from happening in the future.
Pizer doing what she can to make this a place of safety. In Leander, Tom Miller, KXAN News.
Through fundraising and donations, Pizer was able to raise $690 to purchase those signs.
And students advocating for gun reforms marched from the White House to the Capitol today. The students are critical of the federal government's response to gun violence. This is the second year that they've done this. The House recently passed H.R. 8. It's a bill requiring universal background checks. Students say that's not even enough.
It's not going to pass the Senate. We know what's going on. And even if it did, Trump would veto it. But it's nice to see that at least someone in Washington cares for us.
Many Republican senators oppose the new background check bill. They say it's unfair to legal gun owners. They prefer other less restrictive measures like so-called red flag laws, which would take guns away from violent offenders and those who are mentally ill.